right, welcome back to the Fourth and Wrong podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Colin, joined here by Dallas, Marshall, and Donnie as always. Let's get right into it. It is Thanksgiving week. Lions play on Thursday. And speaking of those Detroit Lions, I am thankful for Dan Campbell and the Detroit Lions.
I seriously wish you guys.
Hell of a comeback win.
I wish you guys could have been there. Like, bro, that's straight. I did not talk the entire third quarter. I literally sat in my seat and I didn't move.
I would have,
then,
if anybody had spoken to me, fucking fist right to the
there
fucking
was
throat. Like,
there were 4 Lions fans and a Bears fan in front of us.
Oh, I bet you that Bears fan had a great couple minutes at the end of that game.
They left and started yelling, "Let's go Bears! Yeah, we got it!"
I bet you he was thrilled when he got
went
back
home
to his
and
car.
said he was gonna beat the traffic, and the Lions fan said, "Yeah, we had to drop one game, bro." And then we hit that comeback. It was like, yeah, that man, was definitely in his car. Went home, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know it's the Bears.
But he was crying on the car ride home.
I know it's the Bears, but everything about like the Lions of old, the SOL Lions, they lose that game. They fold. They lose that game.
Yes. No, the
that
SOL
probably adds
Lions,
on another score, quite honestly.
This is the problem. The SOL Lions are the Bears in that situation. They're the one who goes and takes a lead on a team they shouldn't and then gives it up.
But still, finding yourselves in that situation, I think the old Lions would have lost that fucking game.
Yeah.
10
yeah, they would have gave up. They would have gave up.
Yep. And I mean, again, like I said, it's just the Bears, but I mean, that's a promising sight. You play one of your worst games. That was Jared Goff's worst game as a Lion and his worst game since 2019, statistically. Like, and you still were able to bounce back and win. Like, that's fucking nuts.
Not only is it like the old Lions lose that game, I saw this set and I did not send it in to you guys. This was from the CBS post-game show that said this. Down by 10, teams that are down by 10 with less than 10 plus points with less than 5 minutes left to go were 0-84. The Lions are the first team to win that were down by 10 with less than 5 minutes left in a game.
That also means the Chicago Bears are the first team to fucking choke that lead away.
Yeah.
I think that's the more important angle here, is that the Bears are historically bad. Yeah. We could spend all fucking day talking about the Lions, so I won't get into it too much. But yeah, Lions are coming.
It was great. Hopefully we can.
Yeah.
The Vikings losing is definitely the Lions winning, Vikings losing is definitely eased up a lot of Lions fans.
I feel a lot better.
But I don't think people realize, besides the games that the Lions played the Vikings, I think what people are like, how did we keep that Bears game close? No matter what, it is a division game. Division games are, under any circumstance, everyone knows they will be close. No matter who it is and who you're playing, division games are always going to be not what you think they are. They could be blowouts when you don't expect it, but they could be close. So I think everyone needs to realize that. I also think Lions and just fans in general, the Vikings, take out the 2 Lions games that the Vikings and Lions play, the Vikings will, honestly, I'm saying probably win out. Like, I know they lost to the Broncos, but the Broncos are on a hot streak. Their final remaining games consist of the Packers. They consist of, I believe, the Cardinals. They consist of the Bengals.
They play the Raiders too.
The Raiders, which could be tough, but I still think Vikings maybe take that game. And then the Bengals game was supposed to be tough, but obviously with Joe Burrow with a broken hand,
that's gonna be a dub.
Probably thinking Vikings on that one, but you never know. They'll probably drop one of those games I'm talking about, but we can't, it could come down. I still think, I'm kind of with Donnie, what Donnie was saying before. I think we have a margin, a good lead, and I don't think we should have to worry. But it could come down to a situation, if we drop one to the Saints or something like that, or, the Lions.
Cowboys.
We dropped to the Cowboys. We still need to be careful because, we still have 2 games against the Vikings coming up, and that could mean a lot.
That last game at Ford Field might decide the NFC North, and that's
was really hoping the Chiefs was going to win tonight, because I don't know if we would have been first place. I don't know how the tiebreakers would have worked.
They would. So we are 5-1, and it would have came down to conference play. We are 5-1 because we lost to the Seahawks, and the Eagles would have been 6-0.
So we would have still been the 2 seed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it wouldn't matter, but still to have the same record and the tied for the best record in the NFL, and not it be week 1, it be week 11. Like that's something the Lions fans have never been able to say. Like I heard people talking like, "Oh, 1962 was the last time." Someone goes, "Was that when Billy Sims was on the Lions?" I said, "What? Ain't no way we're a Lions fan out here. That is crazy."
Hey, you know who was playing back then? You know who was playing back then?
The GOAT.
Billy fucking Cannon.
The GOAT. Billy Cannon.
I'm on this season to watch.
So, yeah, I want to say something about the Eagles game, but Billy Cannon for obviously only us know, but that's the name of the fucking group chat for the one person watching this. I was with Michaela this weekend, and like a message popped up, and she's like, "Who the fuck is Billy Cannon? You're a part of a fan club?" I'm like, "It's a long story."
That's kind of funny though.
That's fucking awesome.
I'm like, it's a long story.
Completely random, by the way.
So this
I know
fucking guy.
This doesn't mean anything to anyone watching this, but to you guys understand. You know how when we leave Lions games, there will always be the guy playing the saxophone, and then he leaves the buckets out to put money in. So usually it's just some nice saxophone music. This was the one week where if I actually had some money, I would have given him. Bro was playing the Fox theme tune for football. I was like, and it was
awesome.
And it was good. So it wasn't like the saxophone smooth jazz or something like that. It was the Fox theme song, and it was like really good. I literally looked at my wallet. I was like, damn, I would have given this guy some money because that was like that. That's what I want to hear after a football game. I don't want to hear jazz. I want to hear like that because that everyone can get hyped to some Fox music.
Yeah. All right, real quick, we can touch on Eagles and Chiefs if you want, Don.
Yeah, my only comments were, one, the Chiefs have made I think what's going to be their season ending decision in not bringing in another wide receiver. Like last year they kind of did it, but at least you had a guy like Juju where it's like he can give you a good game. He's not going to give you good like season. He's going to give you 4 or 5 games worth of good production. But this year they kind of really kind of doubled down on the not having a good wide receiver, a notable wide receiver. And Kelsey's injury, and like now teams I think are kind of trying to figure it out a little bit more with him because they're just triple covering him and they're saying beat us with somebody else, and nobody has stepped up. So I think I think the Chiefs are still going to win their division, still make the playoffs, but like first round exit, I don't think that's insane to say.
The Broncos are hot, man. I don't know.
They have a huge flaw.
Broncos country.
It's crazy to say. It's crazy to say the Broncos are 2 games behind the Chiefs, and they tied it up 1-1.
Do you think they're sweating their division right now, like the Lions are with the Vikings behind them?
They tied it up 1-1. Like that's crazy.
Mahomes has only lost 2 divisional games in his entire life as a football player in the NFL.
Yeah, he lost now that Travis Kelce
lost to the Chiefs Chargers like 3 years ago. I mean, it is definitely like I said, I don't think the division's a problem. I still think they're going to win that by a couple of games.
Yeah,
but like,
the Broncos remaining schedule
I would be terrified.
Broncos remaining schedule is a bit. So they play Browns, which Browns have been tough lately for some reason. Texans, same thing. Then Chargers, then Lions, Patriots. That's easy dub. Chargers, Raiders. That is a tough schedule, but they've been on a hot streak, so you never know.
They're still good enough to backdoor their way into 10-11.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would agree with that.
The only other thing I was going to say is people have been asking me, like, as a Lions fan, do you want them to get the number 1 seed and have a bye and not play that first week, or do you want them to just keep playing? I don't think that shit matters anymore because the Eagles are the best team in the league. I mean, the Chiefs. I think it's head and tails. Yes, for the Chiefs.
I was gonna say like the Panthers. I was thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, shut up. The Chiefs definitely have that wide receiver problem, and that's real. But their defense is good. They have a rushing attack. Like for them to not have good receivers doesn't mean they're like a good Chiefs team, like compared to years past. But they're still objectively like a top 3 team in the league right now. So for them to go into Arrowhead off Andy Reid on a bye week, which he's like fucking undefeated, I think it is very showing to they can win like anyway. And their offensive line is so dominant that the only problem they have is their secondary. That's it. And it's like Jalen Hurts is gonna be able to keep up with other quarterbacks. So yeah, I think the Eagles have the 1 seed probably on.
I'm gonna say this: the Chiefs missed 3 red zone trips due to 2 turnovers, and then I think it was like another
They've
3
had that problem
turnovers
all year though. They've had that
But
problem all year.
I can't easily say the Eagles are the best team. Like, especially head and tails over everyone else. I can't say that.
Yeah.
This
Just
is
because
what I would ask you though. Who is then? Like, if you were to take a
I
poll
would
right
say
now, who's the
not
best
even-
in the league? It has
not
to be-
non-biased. I like the Lions.
I'm literally saying, yeah, I'm
Like,
not.
Holy
overall,
fucking shit! We all three had the
Like-
same thought.
Like, and I'm not saying that to like.
The Eagles
fuck the
haven't
Eagles.
shown me that they're dominant. I don't know why. They just don't. They haven't shown me that they're just gonna absolutely destroy. They've literally. I don't know. It's just weird.
Well, I love the
Especially
Lions,
head
too.
and
Like, I have
tails
the-
over anybody.
I
Like,
have
I
the
can't.
Lions. I have the Lions in the top 5. Like they're close. I'm not saying
They've
like, the
got to
Lions
be top
aren't in
3 at this point.
consideration.
There's no way they're not top 3. Who would be above?
problem with
They're
the
top
Lions-
3.
The problem with the Lions is I would say the opposite of what the Eagles is. In the Lions, who's the best team we've played all year? I would say the Ravens, and they fucking boat raced us. It wasn't even close. Who have the fucking Eagles played? They played the Cowboys, beat them. They went to Arrowhead, just beat them. Like the only loss.
Cowboys are frauds.
They also
only
lost to the
Eagles have
Jets.
is against. Okay, and we fucking lost to the Seahawks. who
I'm
haven't
saying
beat
the only
the
teams that are above
Broncos.
us. I'm saying the Chiefs aren't above us. The Dolphins aren't above us. The Ravens
I would
are
agree.
above us. That's it in the AFC. So we have one team in the AFC. Eagles are above us. That's it. Honestly, I put us above the 49ers.
I would
Okay.
also put the
And-
Ravens over the Eagles. Honestly,
I would agree with everything except for that last thing. Yes, that would mean if you say, who did you say? You said the fucking.
Ravens, Eagles, 49ers, Lions.
Okay, I would not say the 49ers. So I have the Lions at 3. You have them at 4.
No,
Yeah,
I had them at 3. That's what I'm saying. No, I was
you just
just
said 49ers,
mentioning
so I thought you meant 49ers.
No, I said Lions above 49ers. I was just mentioning back to you the teams that I had mentioned.
No, so like, yeah, I'm in agreement. Like the Lions, top 3, top 5, wherever you have them in there, like they're in there. But I just think the Eagles.
I think
Like-
the Eagles are the best team in football, but I don't think it's heads over tails. I think by next Sunday, guess what? They might not be.
I don't know. I think they're like the Lions, and they find ways to win games. In like we have been.
Notice
or
you're
now that we do.
comparing them to the
Yeah.
Lions.
No, I'm saying like they both had
Generally,
that.
if
Trait.
they're the best
They
team,
both had that trait.
This team really
Listen-
reminds me of the 2023
listen.
Detroit Lions with how they play. You know,
Shut the fuck. They both
Great team.
have that same trait, but
No, I see what you mean.
who
I'm
has
just
the
giving you a
who has
hard
the
time.
quarterback advantage?
oh, the
Eagles.
Lions.
Fucking
Who has the
Lions.
the Lions.
What the fuck?
He
up.
might have thrown 3 picks, but literally
off.
made the best comeback.
Bro, can
No.
I get a Jalen Hurts to throw 200 yards?
Who is the better wide
Like, what are we
receivers?
doing?
Give me Amon-Ra, J-Mo, Donovan Peoples-Jones, and Josh Reynolds and Khalif Raymond over A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Julio Jones. Like, come on now.
AJ Brown only had
The wide
8
receiver
yards.
core, the
Bum.
wide receiver core, I'll give you is tighter.
Okay, no,
But
I
I'm
was
gonna post
joking.
these
I was
these
joking. I was
clips out of
joking.
context
I was
on TikTok
joking.
and see us get flamed.
Donnie, I'm sorry. I
just-
was
I'm just
joking that you are not serious. It is not close. The Eagles have a 10 times
Well,
better
you're the
receiving
one
core.
fucking arguing that.
It was a joke. I mean,
All right,
Amon-Ra is top.
We gotta move on.
Last thing I do want to just like mention it. Like Amon-Ra, I think is top probably 8, probably in my opinion. I think AJ Brown's top 3, if not like number 2. Like I think AJ, even though he did just have a really
2?
even though he did have a really crappy game, I think AJ Green is probably number
AJ.
3 or number 2 in the league, in my opinion.
AJ Green was pretty good.
Oh,
He was fucking damn good.
yeah, I used to be a huge AJ. I had an AJ Green poster. It was awesome. Bro was goaded, but
Okay,
I think.
But
then Devontae Smith-
I hear Chad Ocho Cinco's pretty good too.
But easily Devontae Smith over all of our wide receiver number 2s, and honestly, give me Julio, man. Like it's
All
Julio.
right, all right.
So we missed
I would
last
agree.
week's. We missed last. I did not. I did not record last week's picks, so I have them today. So this is for
2
last
weeks
week,
ago.
week
This would be
10.
2 weeks ago.
So this would be Germany game, just Germany week, Colts versus Patriots, just to kind of refresh your mind. That's a memorable game just because of the last Germany game we had. That week, Colin, you went 10-4. Dallas,
Yes,
you
sir.
also went 10-4.
Fuck.
Donnie went 8-6. I went 6-8.
Damn.
Yeah,
a
it was.
rare losing
It was
week.
a rough week. It was a rough week. To be fair,
All right.
I
Donnie,
I
you
shot-
have this past week.
I have it. So.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
I
okay.
sent
Well,
it
then
to
never
him.
mind. Never mind. Marshall, you can go.
Colin, you went 10-4 again.
Yes, sir. Consistency.
Dallas, you went 11-3.
Fuck, dude.
Let's go,
And then me and Donnie went 9-5.
Mr.
Marshall.
Unlimited.
So,
All right, all right.
Me and Marshall
11.
gonna have to look.
Dallas, you and I are slowly chipping away at their
That's
lead.
what I was
Here's
just
the-
about to say.
here's
They're
the-
slowly
Chipping away.
Here we go. In first place. This is the all-time. Actually, I'll start from the last. These are the all-time records for right now.
We'll start with
11 weeks of the NFL. In last place at 94-70 is Colin and Dallas. Are both 94-70.
Oh,
I'm not
fuck,
even
dude.
kidding.
This is the week.
Bro, that 3 correct pick
Bro,
week
I
it came back
literally-
to bite
It
me.
did.
I
It
literally,
did. I've started
I'm like,
to rattle off
damn,
some
Colin's
weeks.
ahead of one game, and then Donnie sent me that picture. I said, "Oh my gosh, like, ain't no way." So you
Damn.
both are 94-70.
Holy
on
fuck,
your
man.
records right now. And then 9 games ahead of you guys is
Damn.
me at 103-61 is my record, and then 6 games ahead of me is Donnie at 109-55. So
We're coming, man. We're
that
coming.
that is our
Pause.
Pretty sizable lead.
All right.
Pause.
First,
Shut
from
the
first
fuck up.
to from first
that-
to tied third.
We're coming
is a-
back. All
that
right.
is a pause.
Okay, there you
Man,
go.
Colin just said we're coming. Like.
We're coming. We're
So,
coming.
but yeah, that's pretty close, pretty really close. Before we get, just because I don't want to talk about it during my pick, real quick. The Thanksgiving games, I know you guys have probably seen them. Like Lions versus Packers, obviously biased. We're all Lions fans. We're excited to see that game. Cowboys Commanders is kind of one sided. And how do you guys feel about this week, like this year's Thanksgiving games? Like
I gotta see what
besides
the other one
Lions
is.
Packers, it's Cowboys Commanders, 49ers Seahawks is the night game.
Oh, I think those other two games are gonna be blowouts.
Honestly, I think that Niners game's gonna be. You know what?
In
Kenneth Walker
Seattle.
is out.
I would say
In
Kenneth Walker's
Seattle,
out, and that's
I
like
think
all
it'll
they have
still be
going for 'em at this
close.
point.
It could be
think it'll still be
closer,
close.
but man, like I think it's okay.
Okay,
But
I will
like,
give you. I'll change my pick on the 49ers Seahawks game. I think the 49ers will win by like 10
Oh, okay.
so this is how this is how
rather than
before we get into our
30.
picks. This is usually how I think my Thanksgiving goes. I feel like me and Donnie have had this conversation about Thanksgiving Day games before because of how like this is just how it goes. So obviously Lions versus Packers, I'm gonna watch every second of that game, and then once that game's over, regardless of the outcome, that's when I start. Let's say, all right, I'm gonna eat some food. I'm gonna hang out with my family, play some cards, play some games. Hang out with the family. I'm barely watching this fucking game. I'm like, oh yep, cool, yep, that's score. Oh, is my bet hitting? No, not, of course not. Fucking keep watching the game. I barely am watching the game. And then finally, it's like, is this game? Oh yeah. Oh, sweet. The Cowboys won. All right. I'll watch Sunday Night Football. And then I watch Sunday Night Football and end up passing out at halftime. Like, I feel like that's how it goes every Thanksgiving year. But who knows?
Yeah, that's pretty similar to what I do.
Yeah. We had this conversation before.
Usually,
right, well-
usually you're completely bought in on the Lions game. Usually the Cowboys game. I swear they always play a pancake on fucking Thanksgiving. I don't know
They
what it
do.
is.
I
They
feel like
do.
the last
They
couple
always-
years it's
they
been
always play-
Cowboys Giants.
You
They
couldn't
always play a
throw,
divisional game.
you couldn't throw
It wasn't-
Cowboys Eagles in there. Like, oof,
God,
for
that would have been a
Thanksgiving.
great fucking thing.
I'd be awake for the 4:30 game. Like,
That'd
you
be
wouldn't believe it.
Cowboys don't
hell
want
of a
that.
short week for the
So like
Eagles,
I
though.
never I never care about that game. And then usually I'm like, okay, I want to the night game. But the night game always fucking sucks. Like a few years ago, it was Saints Falcons. Who gives a fuck? Like I don't want to watch that.
I know we need to get into the picks, but like I just want to ask you guys this. If you would have like looked at me and said, hey Marshall, next year, this is you telling me this week 3 of last year, or week 1 even, or yeah, we'll go week 3 because we started off pretty slow. If you would have looked me in the eyes and said, Marshall, next year, you guys are also going to play the Bills next year on Thanksgiving, and you guys will be heavily favored and blow them out. Like if we played the Bills this year, it'd be like, bro, that's a That's not a bad game. We should be able to easily win that one. It's like, honestly, I feel like the Packers are just as tough only because it's a divisional game. The Packers suck, but divisional games obviously everyone knows are harder. It's crazy to think that like if we played the Bills, I'd feel more confident just because it's a non-division game. Like, and they're coming to Ford Field. Like, we almost beat them last year. I think we would crush them this year.
I don't know why that just reminded me, but like I think we should take a second to appreciate it's been like a full calendar year of the Lions being good. Like they got good like 2-3 weeks before.
I was gonna say right around Thanksgiving last
Oh, they
year.
got
Shout
got
out
good.
Peyton Manning.
They got good.
Late,
they were 1-6.
It was like a year and a month ago.
No, because
like,
they started off 1-1 and then went 1-6. The game they turned it around was the Packers game we all went to. They went 2-6, 3-6, 4-6, then 4-7, 5-7, 6-7. They turned it around. That was the game
6th.
We went to.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, because I'm looking at the thing right now. So yeah, it's been a year in 3 weeks.
That was the game. The fact that we were at that game and that was the turnaround, it's pretty awesome.
That and shout out to Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning and fucking Jeff Daniels saving the Lions franchise.
All right, let's get into the picks. Packers at Lions. Give me the Lions. One pride, baby. Fuck
One
the Packers.
pride, baby. Lions only.
Yeah, sorry. I'm actually gonna write down the picks this time, and then I can.
You're doing it.
I'll actually write them down this week. So,
and then just send it to.
I thought you weren't gonna be here.
I won't, but I can still write them down. I already have it pulled up. I already have like all of our names in here.
Okay,
so
just make sure you send it to us before.
Yep, I will.
Monday.
Which I'll be putting in my picks anyways. Like because I can just write out the records and then just send them to you guys. Yeah. So I won't be here, but maybe I'll try. Maybe I'll like play my lunch break around when you guys make the picks.
Anyway, I'm willing to bet I know who you both are gonna pick, but
yeah, I'm going. I think it's like I said. I think it's gonna be a good divisional game because it's always divisional, and they're close. But obviously, I'm going Lions.
I think I'm gonna go shocker here. I'm gonna go Lions.
It's a copycat from me last week.
That's bold of you to pick the Lions. That's crazy. I could never.
Yeah,
Washington Commanders at Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys.
We them boys. Give me the Cowboys.
It's all about the sayings. Thank you. Give two fucks about the team.
Exactly.
And another divisional game, but the Commanders do. This would be a game the Cowboys would lose. It really is.
Oh, 100%.
And yeah, I'm gonna go. Marshall didn't pay attention to that 4:00 game, and he really fucking should have because the Commanders are gonna win this game.
Oh.
Yeah, I even
just lost to Tommy DeVito in his second ever start.
That's what I was just about to say.
I was about to go.
Yeah, but he's Italian. He's
Italian. He's a real Italian, a real one.
Thank you.
Italians.
I will give him respect. I will give him respect for that. No, yeah, I even like the Commanders. I like Sam Howell. I think he's kind of underrated, and I think he's going to kind of look good in front of the national audience. People are going to be like, fucking, who the fuck's this guy? But yeah, I think that's insane to pick Commanders. I am going Cowboys, 100%.
All right, so Sharpie it in. Sam Howell, 4 interceptions.
Hey, he might have 4 interceptions, but he's going to have like 350
yards. 500 yards and 5 touchdowns to go.
2 really good touchdowns. 2 really good touchdowns.
Yeah, 2 highlight reel touchdowns.
Exactly.
All right, 49ers at Seahawks. I already said this, but give me the 49ers.
Yeah, 49ers. I think it's going to be closer than what Colin thinks, but yeah, I'm going to go 49ers just because it's a divisional game once again.
Yeah, another divisional game. Because
So
I was gonna say exactly what you said.
We got 3 divisional games on Thanksgiving. That's crazy.
That's what I was literally gonna say. I was like, yeah, we kind of just self-explanatory said that. Yeah, this is I get another game that's like I feel like anybody that travels to Seattle, I feel like it's like a weird. It's a long travel for where kind of wherever you're at. Yeah, this time of year. But yeah, I'm still gonna go San Francisco. They're back on their winning streak, and Brock Purdy just played an amazing game. Honestly, I know this is getting a little bit off topic, but Brandon Ayuk is slowly starting to seem like the easy number 1 option there. He was very underrated coming into this year, and bro's a dog. So yeah, but I got the 49ers.
Yeah, I think Niners. I also don't think it's going to be a crazy. I think it's like a touchdown spread. I think Seahawks probably cover that. Yeah, I would go 49ers, but I would not be shocked if Seattle pulls this out.
All right, yet another divisional game. First Black Friday game. Dolphins at Jets. Give me the Dolphins.
The Jets are starting Tim Boyle, former
TB12, baby.
The worst
Former-
quarterback in NFL history,
I'm just gonna write down Dolphins
based on college resume.
former Detroit Lion Tim Boyle is gonna get shown why he was cut from the team. It's gonna be the Dolphins.
They're having this game on Black Friday, but I guarantee in that stadium, none of the stuff in the shop will be on a sale for Black
No.
Friday. Like that,
Not
that's just-
one.
the NFL ain't cool like that. Like,
You
come
know
on.
what? Yeah, honestly.
Like seriously, like it's like, hey, Black Friday game, we're gonna bump up these ticket prices. Yeah, this game was supposed to be Aaron Rodgers versus Tua, and this could have been a crazy good Black Friday game. Instead, everyone's gonna be watching the tail end of the Michigan Ohio State game, and not really probably giving a fuck. So yeah,
That game is on a Saturday.
I was
Oh,
about
yeah.
to say that.
I'm still. I did.
They're gonna be getting ready for Michigan State versus Penn State.
Oh, okay,
at
yeah.
Ford Field.
Everybody's really gonna be paying attention to this game.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch Michigan
That's
State get
even
their
worse.
dicks
Go back to
Tim
the
Boyle.
other thing.
Tim Boyle could probably go start for Michigan State. Like, I mean,
You're
it's
goddamn
pretty-
right he could.
Like that,
I don't know if he could. He was ass in college.
Yeah, he was really bad.
At UConn.
I think this is a great idea. I'm excited.
Yeah, who gives a fuck? Bro has one touchdown, like 14 interceptions in his college career. He's the worst
No.
quarterback to ever make it to the NFL.
I'm saying, like, it's not like UConn plays a crazy hard schedule, and he was still
Yeah.
bad.
I'm very
No.
excited for future Black Friday games. I think this is honestly pretty cool. I think it's a great concept. But yeah, Dolphins no matter what.
Yeah, I also think it's a cool concept. It sucks that I don't know if we're gonna get it again because I think the ratings for this are gonna be ass. Like if Aaron Rodgers was playing, this is a good game. I think everybody wants to watch.
I think they know
This
that.
is this is a bad game for this to kick off this trying to start this
Make
new
your
tradition
pick.
of,
Send Tom Brady out there.
fuck you.
Make your
Yeah,
pick.
fuck you, Colin. Fucking punk ass bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm
Do you
gonna
want to be
go
on the
Dolphins.
podcast?
Yeah, move on. What are we doing?
Come here, Brett.
Are you gonna make your
We got
pick?
fucking pussy on the pod.
Most action this pod's ever gotten right here.
God damn it.
Who's gonna win? Ugh.
That boy chunky.
You are,
Damn.
are you chunky?
Marshall, I think he ate your other cat.
You're going
Might want to go
chunky.
looking for him.
You're being so mean.
That is fucking cat of all time.
God, make your fucking pick, Donnie.
I did, you dumbass.
What did you
It was when
say?
Marshall would go grab his fucking cat. I said the Dolphins.
Okay.
God, fucking Lord.
What was your pick?
Anyway,
I was waiting.
Hey, bro said,
Well,
Can you get the cat off the podcast? We're trying to do business here.
Cat stayed at the podcast.
that's the title for this week.
Cat
The
stayed
pod-
at the
We got-
podcast.
We got a
hey,
fucking cat on the
Podcat.
podcast before we
Pod-
got
Podcat.
Fourth and wrong podcast.
Yes.
It's called Podcat. I would like you
The
to
new
remove him
mascot.
from it. I do not want to be a
New
part of
mascot.
it. It's called the Podcat.
make the next pick.
Okay. Buccaneers at Colts. Give me the Bucks.
I'm going Colts. Colts. I gotta get up in the rankings against Colin, so I gotta go opposite.
Bucks versus Colts. Well, the funny thing about this, as you ask, is Peyton Manning used to play for the Colts.
Oh my fucking god! Just make your
And-
pick.
Dr.
and
fucking evil over here.
Peyton
What are
Manning
you
used to play
doing?
for the Colts. Funny enough, I've told people this. Hey, stop. This is about you. It's funny enough is that we named our old cats off of the Manning brothers. We had a Peyton, and upstairs is our cat Eli. We named him after Cooper Manning. So I feel only necessary to go with his brother's team. I'm gonna pick the Colts here.
I
Just
think
for you.
Cooper ate the other two cats he got. So
They're so mean to you. Bro is pissed.
Donnie.
I will go Bucks just because I see them getting back in this NFC South race, and I don't know. I think the Bucks are just a better team.
All right. Patriots at Giants. Give me. Oh, I was real quick gonna
This
say
is
Patriots,
awful.
but now that I think about it, I don't know.
ugh.
Give me the Giants. Fuck it. We ball. Tommy DeVito is him.
Honestly, I was gonna pick the Giants too, man. Fucking The Patriots are so ass. It's crazy to
But
say
so are
that.
the Giants. But the Giants have
They
Saquon,
are.
and I think Saquon is
Are
going to
the
carry them to a
Patriots coming
win.
off a bye week? The Patriots have a bye week this week?
I think so.
Yes, they are. But I don't think that fucking matters at all when
Yeah.
Mac Jones is your quarterback.
They're also going into MetLife Stadium, hardest stadium to play in the league.
Are they
I-
starting?
I had a
Bailey
cat in my
Zappi?
hand. What did
Did
everyone
anybody
pick
talk
last
about
game?
that?
I don't know.
I don't
Doesn't
think they've
matter.
announced.
Make your pick.
Question. I had a cat in my hand. What did everyone pick last game? I picked the Colts, but
You and Dallas picked Colts. Donnie and I both picked Bucks.
okay. And then you guys just picked Giants on this one.
Yep.
Okay.
We both picked Giants.
Yeah. I sent Nani a video. I feel bad for this man, Mac. I really do. I don't know if he's a. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but the Giants aren't great. Tommy DeVito's a fraud Italian, just like our man Donnie here. But I'm gonna pick the Patriots here. I'll go Patriots. Put down my
The most recent story when you look at the Patriots is Bill O'Brien hints practice will be the guide for the quarterback call. So it sounds like it's kind of a true 50-50 on who's going to start.
I really don't think it matters. Quite honestly, I don't
both
I think it
ass.
matters a little bit.
No.
If you like the Giants, I think it matters.
If Mac Jones has remained the starter this long, it really doesn't matter.
I don't know, man. I want to go with the DeVito-led Giants. Just the Italian heritage sticks together. But I'm gonna go Patriots off of.
Oh,
bye
shut
week.
the fuck up.
I'm gonna
Shut
go
up.
off of bye
You're
week.
the fakest fucking Italian I've ever met.
Steelers at Bengals. Steelers.
DeVito is gonna have a good game. I'll say that.
Steelers.
I gotta say Steelers, man.
Right.
No Joe
It,
Burrow.
it
for the rest
hurts.
of the
It
season.
physically hurts. I do not want to pick Kenny Pickett.
You know what? I'll be shocked if Kenny Pickett throws a fucking touchdown this game, though. I'll tell you what. I bet his over/unders at 0.5 for passing touchdowns.
Did I share the tweet where fucking Tommy DeVito has more multiple touchdown games in his career already?
I'm a one-up you,
Kenny
Colin. I'm a one-up you, Colin.
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
Anthony
Don't say it.
Richardson, since October, has more passing touchdowns than Kenny Pickett.
They have
He
the same
hasn't
amount.
played. They have the same
amount.
Anthony Richardson has the same amount of passing touchdowns from
And he hasn't
October to
played
current.
since fucking
They have
October
the same
1st,
amount.
bro.
Exactly.
They
They
have
have
the
the
same
same amount of passing touchdowns since October.
God,
Like,
that's fucking nuts. And
we
you
can't-
fucking defend this man to the
We
end
can't
of the
defend
earth.
that man. Like,
Okay, anyway, Marshall. What's your pick?
It's gonna be a crazy day for you to be making me pick the Steelers. So I'm picking Bengals.
Wow.
Hey,
I appreciate
divisional
the
games are
commitment.
My Kenny Pickett fanhood has taken a serious
My
hit
Kenny Pickett.
over the
Because
last.
my boo thing is very.
it's gotten
Cheating on
really
Matthew
bad.
Stafford over here.
I'm
Man.
looking at this game with Joe Burrow out for the season, and I want to pick Bengals because I don't know what's wrong with Kenny at this point.
it's been the same
nothing
Kenny
wrong
we've
with
seen
him. He's
all
just bad.
2 years.
There's
What?
nothing wrong
It's just
with him. He's
it's just now
bad.
coming to light for you, Donnie. Everyone else has been to the light. You have been in the darkness.
This is the thing. It's never too late to just hit a little reset button. Okay.
Oh my fucking God. Just
Give-
make your pick.
Give me
Make your pick.
the Steelers walking into Cincy, getting a win, and Kenny Pickett getting on the right track.
What do you mean walking into
You said,
Cincy and getting a
you
win
said
like
that
it's going to
week
be
2
hard?
and he hasn't done that yet.
What do you mean
He's
walking
gonna
into
walk
Cincy?
in. Hey,
He's
I'm gonna
dead.
go with a prediction. I'm going with a prediction here. Kenny Pickett, 250 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's
He's
gonna
never he's never had that in his life.
Donnie,
I
we're
will
talking
give you
about this week,
$10
not
if that
over the
happens.
next 4 games.
I
That
will
was
say
fucking
this.
great, Marshall.
I will say this: if Kenny and them walk into Cincy and lose, and he has less than 150 yards again, I will
How
have
can we
to,
have to say
revisit
again?
it.
Yeah.
I will have to revisit the Kenny Pickett might one day be good argument.
Bro, I revisited that week 1.
All right, moving on. We've talked about Kenny Pickett way too much this week.
What?
Moving on. Panthers at Titans. Give me the Titans.
Yeah, Titans.
My cat's kind of like a panther.
What are we doing?
Could we
Fucking
stop
God,
saying
what are we
shit?
doing?
Donnie, hit us with the famous line. Never count out Mike Vrabel, even when it's against the Panthers.
Why did it take you so long to add on to that?
Vrabel.
Never count out Mike Vrabel.
I didn't-
2 fucking years later, Vrabel.
I didn't want to just I don't know, say the wrong thing, I guess. Never count out Mike Vrabel is
You
a
couldn't
bad.
get it after never count. Like
Never count out Mike.
Never
Vrabel.
count. Yep.
Vrabel.
You lost me.
Yeah, Titans easy.
Man, yeah. Give me the Titans. Give me the Titans. Mike
this
Vrabel.
episode is off the fucking rails, man.
Mike Vrabel could beat the Panthers by himself by playing quarterback.
We gotta do it.
I will go Titans.
We gotta make a website because we can't post this on YouTube. We gotta do a podcast drunk one of these times. Just fucking see.
Fuck yeah.
That's
Yeah, we do.
I feel like we can't post that on YouTube.
Yeah.
That'll have
doesn't
to be.
sound
We'll
like
have to
a shit
record.
show.
That'll
Wait,
have to be
that
like
sounds like
maybe
the
that
best.
can be an off-season thing.
That sounds like
Yeah.
that's a good idea. That sounds like the best idea ever. Where we just
Mainly because,
debate
like-
stuff drunk.
Because then we could record like a fucking random like Saturday night episode.
Everyone has a mandatory 2 shots beforehand.
Oh fuck.
That'll be so much fun for Colin to edit the next day sober. You'll love that.
Oh,
mean
Colin, the
hungover?
best time.
Fucking
ever.
would
bleep,
record,
bleep,
like-
bleep, 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 bleep,
We would
bleep.
record like 4 hours worth of content. The next morning at like noon, Colin would be like, "Yeah, we're not gonna have an episode this week. We're not doing it."
Okay. Did you make a pick? You did.
Yes,
You said Mike Vrabel. Never
I
count out
know.
your boy Mike Vrabel. All right. Jags at Texans. I think this is going to be a great fucking game.
Honestly.
What time is this at?
1:00.
This is one in Houston.
Yeah, in Houston. I think I'm going to lean Texans, but I would not be surprised if the Jags won.
Yeah, no, this is definitely a 50-50 game, but I'm leaning towards CJ. He's coming off 3 interceptions. He ain't gonna do it again. I don't think this Jags defense is decent, but I still like CJ and the Texans overall.
I just want to look this up. I just couldn't remember. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out who they played over the last couple games. Yeah, it is at home. And they are on a 3-game win streak. The Jags just beat the Titans pretty badly. This could go both ways. Donnie, because I hate, even though I said it, what's the spread at?
That -1
He was fucking
in favor
ready.
of the Jags.
He's been looking every single game.
Mhm.
This is rough. This is like, because I was like, for a little bit. I think
Sorry, what'd you say it was?
-1 in favor of the Jags
Wolf.
in Houston.
Oh,
This one's tough. Even though, like, for a while we were like, "Damn, Trevor Lawrence is looking rough," and then last week, like, he put on a show. Like, I mean,
but
Titans
also
defense.
it was the Titans with Will Levis.
Mhm.
It was the Titans defense, and the Texans defense ain't much better.
True.
So-
Just gave up their best
It,
defensive back though.
and I trust more of the Jags defense than I do the
All right, we're taking too
Texans
long.
defense. Sorry. I know. I'm sorry, but I trust
It was
more.
your
of
rule, Marshall.
I trust more of the Jags defense than I do the Texans defense, and I think it's going to be a shootout. So, me trusting the Jags defense more, I'm going Jags.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jags. I'm not super confident in it. The only reason I think that is just because they got boat raced by the Texans last time. Like it was like 34-3 or 34-7, whatever it was. I don't think a Doug Peterson led team is just going to kind of take that lane down. So I will go Jags. But if the Texans win this, they're probably going to win the division in all honesty, because they would have a tie record with the Texans having
Jags are their
tiebreaker.
biggest threat. So
It could be a real changing of the guard in the AFC South. But I'm going to go Jags. I will believe in Doug Peterson.
Just a heads up. To Colin and Dallas. You guys are tied in terms of record. So far in these games, you guys have gone with the exact same picks, except for one. It was the Colts and Bucks pick.
When
yeah.
You guys want pick for pick. You guys said we're keeping it really close. Like it's gonna come out
yeah.
that whoever wins, Colts versus Bucks.
It's gonna be the
Takes
most
the
important
lead.
game of the season.
Bro,
Bro, could
one of
you-
them's just gonna slowly game on the other one. It's
Yeah,
just
that's what it is.
Oh,
Bro,
one-
could you imagine?
I mean,
like,
I've
they're-
already started coming back.
Could you
Like,
imagine?
I was
last
down
game
what,
of the
like
season?
10 games a couple weeks ago?
Could you
You were
imagine?
down 10 games to the person in third place a couple
Yeah.
of weeks ago.
Well, I mean,
could you
yeah,
imagine it
but-
comes down to the last week and Dallas?
I
is
mean, I
like,
think it's
all
pretty
right,
clear I'm not going to finish first place this season. So
Dallas is just gonna.
as
it
long
comes
as I
down to last
finish
week.
not last.
It
We all
comes down to
can't
the
be-
last week, and you guys are tied.
the
And
fuck
Dallas
up.
just is like, all right, I'm gonna copy Colin for every pick except for one pick, and that'll be the deciding game.
Honestly, I kind of hope that happens, and then I hope it's like a pick'em game. So you guys just fucking
That'll be
like
awesome.
a
That would
real.
suck.
That'd be cool.
All right, moving on. We got Saints at Falcons. Give me the Saints. Falcons suck.
I was gonna pick the Saints too, Colin.
I don't know what to tell you.
But yeah. Yeah, Saints.
I'm gonna go with the Saints here.
I will also go Saints, mainly because they're coming off.
All right,
that
nope, that's it.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Colin.
Yeah,
Rams
hey,
at Cardinals. Give me the
Hey, no.
Rams.
no, behave. Just
I'm a drag the time a little bit. I'm gonna go Rams.
Oh,
you
Oh,
see what-
No, can't do it.
Did
Can't
you
do
see
it.
what number Carson Wentz is wearing? He's
no.
wearing number 11. So him and Matthew Stafford ran out 9-11 out the tunnel
Oh,
last
that's
week.
crazy.
This-
That's
Yeah.
fucking wild.
but yeah, Rams.
who are they playing? The
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Okay. I'm gonna
In
go
Arizona.
ooh.
Why
Doesn't
you say
matter.
ooh like that?
Rams are only favored by half a point.
You
If
guys
that-
both said Rams.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm going Cardinals. You guys are crazy.
Like it's a 50-50
Forgive me for not
game,
picking
but-
the team with the number one overall pick.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I'm going Cardinals, bro. Kyler actually still looks like good.
looks great.
Like
He looks
Kyler
good.
looks great for not playing football for a long time. I think the
Like
Cardinals
Rusty.
may have put themselves in a crazy good position where they're gonna get a good pick, and Kyler is going to be worth a fuck ton. Like he is gonna go
Yeah.
for a couple for like Kyler looks
Bears.
amazing. Like bro
Bears?
might be 5'6", but bro,
Nah.
if he went to the Bears, I'd genuinely be worried because
I
think
It would-
Kyler.
it'd
I
be
People
the
think
sleep
same
on
thing.
Kyler way too much.
I think I agree with Donnie, and I think Kyler has the movement like Justin does. Like he is just as fast as Justin, but I think
His arm
Kyler
is 1,000 times better.
our Kyler has a
Okay,
really
calm
good
down.
arm.
But first
It
of
is.
all, it's
It is
still the
definitely-
same offensive line. It's still the same shitty defense. It's
And
it-
Kyler's better. Kyler would win them.
my
a lot.
fucking offhand comment has turned into a full blown argument. That's crazy.
Kyler, the Cardinals, Bears actually have wide receivers, and
Donnie, did you make a pick?
He hasn't even made a pick, has he?
I said
Oh, you-
Cardinals. I said
yeah.
Cardinals. Yeah,
Well, he keeps talking. How am I supposed to pick my pick?
because he keeps talking.
I'm gonna
Are you
go with
fucking-
Cardinals here, guys.
Cardinals?
I think that.
Oh my
Kyler
God.
looks-
Shut up. This is going to be annoying. If we can learn allowed to fucking talk for 2 seconds with a goddamn
Donnie.
a fucking podcast, you
If
psych.
you
It
make
doesn't
your
go for 2
pick-
seconds though. That's the thing.
I know. Keeps turning into like 2 minutes.
Marshall, are you done?
No.
He should have
Oh
been.
my
done.
fucking god.
Just pick.
No,
Now
Donnie.
I'm done.
You guys said, fucking Lord, you two
Wait,
need to quit.
I'm
Just
not-
pick. Why are we not picking yet? God,
I'm not
you
done.
guys are
This
just
is-
go
This is
pick.
fun.
I already know who
This
you're
is-
gonna
pick.
say. I already
Pick.
know who you're gonna say.
Kyler looks really good, so that makes me want to go Cardinals, but I'm going to go Rams. I'll go
Bias.
Stafford.
See?
Wow. Fucking
Browns
weird.
at Broncos.
Ran the 4 o'clock sleep.
You know what?
Yes.
Let Russ cook. Broncos country. Let's ride. I'm going Broncos.
You ain't no way
Broncos
you
country.
Ain't
Let's
no way
ride.
you just stole his line.
You
like
stole
that.
my thunder,
I did.
Colin.
Good shit,
Fucking.
dude.
I started off with let's
Why are we saying
let
that like
Russ cook,
Dallas is a
though.
fucking Broncos fan? How dare you take this thing?
Because he
Mr.
says it every fucking
Unlimited.
game, even if
Let's
he's not picking the
ride.
Broncos.
Broncos.
Yeah.
right.
I'm gonna go with the Browns here, guys. Taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Hey, Joe Flacco might go crazy. Who knows?
True.
I would be shocked if fucking Joe Flacco was starting this week, but yeah, I'm gonna go.
I never
Broncos
said he had to
plus-
start. He's just gonna be in the game by the end of
Yeah,
the game.
him being on the sideline makes a major fucking difference. No,
No, he'll be on the field. You heard it here first.
I think this is when the Browns are going to start their collapse. I'm still not a believer in the Browns. I still don't think they're going to make the playoffs. I still don't think they're good. I'm going to go Broncos with Russ
You
looking.
also think Kenny Pickett's good, so who
It's a
knows
very
what's
bold
going
take
on.
of you saying that the week after the Browns lose Deshaun Watson for the rest of the year that they start to suck. Very bold take.
Well, my thing is like I think the drop from Deshaun to whoever they're going to plug in with the way Deshaun plays is
PJ Walker
a
still healthy?
drop-off? Huh?
Is PJ Walker still healthy?
I don't know. I thought was he hurt? Is that why they went DTR? I thought they went DTR just because like he's younger. I don't really know.
I don't know.
Trace McSorley.
I think either way. I think no matter who they start.
Yeah, what's Trace McSorley up to? Get that man in Cleveland.
Last I knew he was on the Cardinals like practice squad or backup quarterback.
Get that man.
I think that was last year.
The fucking Browns.
Why don't the Browns go get Tyler?
Did you went Broncos, right?
They can't trade for him.
Why?
Because the trade deadline passed.
Well, if he's on the practice squad, they could sign him off the practice squad.
I don't think Tyler Huntley's on the practice squad.
He should have traded for him.
Pretty sure he's their legit backup quarterback.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Moving on, we got Bills at Eagles. Give me the Eagles.
Eagles.
Game.
Go Birds.
I hope Josh Allen throws 4 interceptions, honestly. But yeah, Eagles.
I think this might be the game where
probably
the
will.
Eagles look like the Eagles we think they are, and they just fucking
Either
scheme
that
on
or
the
somehow
Bills.
the Eagles drop this game, but I'm still going Eagles.
Yeah, definitely not picking Josh Allen. I think he will put up good numbers against that awful secondary, but yeah, I'm not picking against the Eagles probably for the rest of the year until they play the Lions. So yeah, I'm going Eagles.
All right, Chiefs versus Raiders. I know we just watched the Chiefs lose, but I mean they lost to a pretty damn good Eagles team.
Damn good team.
And I don't know. I don't think that. I don't know. I'm just gonna go Chiefs.
Yeah, no, the Chiefs just look like the best team at times and then the worst team at times. They're just super weird right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go Chiefs against the Raiders.
Yeah, this game does scare me a little bit, but I'm not that scared. I think Chiefs bounce back pretty good. I'm gonna go Chiefs.
Yeah, I'll go Raiders cover, Chiefs win. I don't see this Chiefs team.
I'm not writing that down.
No, I need you to write down Raiders +10.
We're down. It's like, oh, Donnie gotta have a point because he picked the Raiders to cover.
Sunday Night Football, Ravens at Chargers.
That's an interesting game.
It is. I was kind of,
man.
yeah, I was kind of second guessing it for a minute, but then I remembered what I watched in those closing minutes of the Green Bay game. And I think that Justin Herbert's team around him is fucking dog shit. And I think the Ravens are going to roll.
How are they not firing Brandon Staley? It makes no sense.
I really don't know.
Yeah,
Have
you heard the comments he said?
No.
Yeah, he got shit the reporter. I saw that.
Yeah, he fucking like basically shitted on a reporter, like, stop asking who's making the defensive calls. It's gonna be me for the rest of the season, like type shit.
They asked him a question based on like it sounded like the preparation or something like that. He was like, how many, you don't have to ask that again for the rest of the season. You keep asking that. I'm very confident in the way we set things up. Which, to be fair, like that's a great way to respond as a coach. Like, what are you supposed to say? Like, oh, we'll look at it. Like, no, of course you're gonna have confidence, but it just happens he's not a good fucking coach, so they're fucked.
They give up the most. They've given up the most yards out of every team in the NFL.
Herbert's so good. He needs to get the fuck out of there.
Did the rest of us make our picks for this game yet?
I think
no, nobody made a pick.
Oh, and you were the only one to do it, and then you just complain about people not making the picks when you were the one that brought up the Herbert conversation. So I'm gonna have.
No, I said Herbert's team around him sucks, and then I made my pick, and then somebody else chimed in with.
Oh, you made your
Did
pick,
you
and
say
then Herbert
Ravens?
sucks, and then this man said, "What are you guys gonna make a pick?"
No, I said the team around him sucks, but I'm going. Or
This
so
has
I'm
been too
going
much discussion
Ravens.
without a pick. Colin, I
And
need you to stop.
Colin,
Move
make
This
on.
your
wasn't
pick,
even my
Colin.
fault. Somebody else
I-
brought up
I
fucking
don't
Brandon
care.
Staley.
You're not
Colin,
allowed to
make
fucking
your
bring up a
pick.
goddamn spread. You guys aren't allowed to fucking talk.
God, ain't no fucking way. I'm getting
how does it
flamed
feel,
right
bitch?
now. I
How
will
does it
kick you
feel
off
when
of
you
the
do it to
fucking
us?
Zoom call. I have all the
Colin
power
already
here,
made his
How does it
motherfucker.
pick.
feel? How does
Dallas,
it feel,
it's your
Colin?
turn.
I
How
have
does
all
it
the power here,
your own fucking
motherfucker.
medicine?
Dallas, make your fucking pick.
Ravens.
Broncos country. I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
I don't think I heard that pick.
I did not hear that pick, Donnie.
Spell it out. R
Donnie, we can't hear you.
B.
There you
Fuck
go.
you, whoever did that. Go fuck yourself.
One finger for
Shut
Ravens.
the fuck up. Whoever's doing that.
Two
stupid shit.
fingers
Shut the
I
fuck
wonder
up.
who
for
that could be.
Chargers.
I wonder
Shut
who the
up.
host of the meeting is.
The Chargers coaching staff fucking stinks. I'm going Ravens.
There we go. Yeah.
You fucking bitch. Shut the
Fucking
fuck
took
up.
you long enough. Jesus Christ.
Says you.
Man.
Fucking the Chargers stink.
Bears
Shut
at Vikings.
the fuck up.
Give me the Vikings.
The assassin himself, Josh Dobbs. Give me the Vikings.
The alopecia assassin.
Oh
I was
man.
fucking
That's
dying
wild.
when I heard
That's
that.
wild.
Yeah.
I gotta scroll through the 5 pages of notes I have written down everybody's picks. I spelled Vikings wrong.
I
I'm
spelled the Vikings wrong.
yeah. Bears don't. Is this in Minnesota?
Yes.
Interesting. I still think I'm gonna go with the astronaut himself. I mean, bro is on the moon, so yeah, I'm gonna go Josh Dobbs.
The alopecia astronaut assassin.
Mm-hmm.
Stop making up bullshit.
All right, Donnie goes Vikings on to trivia.
They call him AAA because he fixes problems.
Yeah, there's no point in you even making this pick.
Yeah,
Donnie.
if
We
it's
already
the
know you let the
Bears,
shit
Donnie
off
isn't-
field.
Donnie-
It's the Vikings.
Donnie
Hey,
wouldn't
hey,
pick the.
fucking problem.
It could
Patrick
be.
Mahomes
hey,
could be on the Bears.
Am
and
I
he's
allowed to
still
make
not
my
gonna
pick?
win.
Am I allowed to
We've
make my
got
pick?
we've
Am I
got
allowed to
the
make my pick?
Cadillac
You-
nursing
just
home
say the
versus
Can I
the
make my pick?
Chicago
Just say the
Bears.
team.
You don't shut the fuck up. I might just shock you motherfuckers if you shut the fuck up.
You will not.
You
pick
shut
the
up.
Bears. Pick
You're
the
about to say
Bears.
you're
Do
2
it.
seconds away from saying
Pick
the Vikings.
Justin Fields. Do it.
Yeah, do it, pussy. Do it, pussy. Take
No
the Bears.
balls,
Take
pussy.
the Bears.
Go on.
I pick Justin Fields to throw multiple interceptions.
Okay, here we go. Jerking off
Oh
Justin
my-
Fields. Let's
Oh
go.
my God. All
It
right,
could
well,
Today
that does it
we've
for
got
picks.
the-
So
Josh Dobbs has had to play on 55 fucking teams.
Today
Still
we've
doing
got
this.
the Detroit nursing home versus the Chicago Bears. Donnie be like, I think the Bears
They start
cover.
Fields?
I think the Bears cover the spread, but
I would go.
I'm
I would
gonna
go. They start Fields. The other team.
dumbass.
It's the best segment on the show. It's trivia time. Come on.
No, it's ass. But okay, whatever.
All right, Donnie, you don't have to
You
answer
get to
any of the
start.
trivia questions then. Okay, are we 12? The best podcast segment here, trivia time here. Let's go. We have been seeing some amazing play from number 2 picks in the draft. Aiden Hutchinson with the game-saving strip sack to a safety.
this because Zach Wilson was the number 2 pick. So
CJ Stroud is going crazy. We're going to be going through the last 15 years of number 2 picks. We're basically who was the number 2 pick in the last 15 draft classes. So from 2023 to 2009. So who was the second overall pick? Everyone loves the first overall picks. Who's the second overall pick?
I literally could not tell you who the
Are we going in
second
order?
overall pick in 2009.
You can pick anybody you want from 2009 to 2023.
I was about to say this is
So this is
I feel like
relatively-
me and Dallas are me and Donnie are gonna crush this. We've literally had
Yeah.
conversations about the draft. So Colin, we'll go in order so that way me and Donnie are just blurting it out and stuff. We'll let Colin go first.
Was Sam
Colin-
Darnold the second overall pick?
Huh?
I knew he was top 5, wasn't he?
Who?
Can we
Wasn't Sam Darnold the top the fucking second overall pick?
away?
No.
No way.
We're starting off strong. What pick was he that year?
fucking idiot.
Bro, Sam Darnold had hella hype coming out of
No way.
college.
Okay. I'll start us off. I'll go CJ Stroud.
Yep, 2023 CJ Stroud.
Well, I figured we weren't going to go over the ones we already touched on, but all right.
Well, we'll touch it again.
Man, Colin, I thought those were bubbled in already. I don't...
Right.
Just so you know, Colin, Sam
way you
Darnold was
said
number
s-
3.
The
Number
way you
3.
said Sam Darnold so fast, bro said
Y'all
we're gonna
acting like
list
he was
the
fucking
number
15
2. Was Sam
based on how
Darnold
I
the
said
number 2
that.
overall pick?
He was number 3 though.
All right,
He
go
was
ahead,
number
Don.
I knew he was top 5. Y'all were shitting on me like he was fucking like second fucking round.
I
Like,
thought he was the second pick. To be fair, Colin, I thought he was. I would have guessed him.
then
I
why were
know
you flaming me?
I know me and Donnie are gonna crush this because
I
there
was
was one time
blaming you because you went. Marshall was still like talking to. All right, guys, we'll just go in order, make it even. You're like Sam Darnold. It's like, goddamn, can you talk?
I know me and Don are gonna do pretty good. We've had a 2.5 hour conversation one time on the way to Detroit, just talking about draft picks, literally like where people were drafted from like the last 20 years. So, but yeah, Donnie, your turn.
Yeah, I am going to go start with a layup. I'll go RG3.
RG3 was the number 2 overall pick in 2012.
Could have been.
Cologne.
Get you the easy 2022 one out of the way.
Oh, Aiden Hutchinson. I forgot.
Aiden Hutchinson. There we go for the
sir.
Detroit Lions.
I'll go 2011 Von Miller.
2011 Von Miller to the Broncos. That is correct.
What? I thought he got drafted by the Bears.
Okay. I'm gonna go 2010, which I should be an Ndamukong Suh.
That is correct. The Detroit Lions select Ndamukong Suh.
Lions legend.
Something like that.
There's another easy one we already said, Colin.
Another easy one we already said.
Let's just say he pulls the Mills.
Oh, Zach Wilson. Duh.
Zach Wilson, 2021 to the Jets. Man's not even looking like a good backup anymore. So
Up next, maybe the best Chicago Bears quarterback of all time from North Carolina, Mitchell Trubisky.
he did win the NFC North in 2017. They drafted.
Can we not forget about the
Trubisky.
Nickelodeon MVP right
Exactly.
there, folks? Gosh, MVP.
Single-handedly won the North.
I got double doinked.
I will go with a draft class I don't like to think about. I will go with Chase Young.
Chase Young, 2020 to the Washington football team. I think it was the football team in 2020.
Yeah, who went after Chase Young?
Jeff Okuda to us.
I was about to say he was 3. I couldn't remember if we had the second
It
pick
was
that
a
year or not.
like sarcastic one.
I don't care. I don't like thinking about that fucking draft.
20.
He
He went 20.
Herbert.
He went 2020. I'm pretty sure we have 2023 to. Let me keep going down that list. I'll go 2019. I almost just said Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa.
Yep, the better Bosa brother to the Niners, Nick Bosa, in 2019.
Okay. Now I feel like we're starting to hit like a hard point. I feel like most of the easy ones are done.
2018 was.
I got like one more, 2 more.
Okay.
There's one more easy one. I think.
Is there one more easy one?
Yes, very.
I'd say so.
Actually, probably.
1 or 2.
Yeah, there's a couple. I can already think of 2.
Okay. Let's see. What years I guess are we missing?
We're missing 2018, 16, 15, 14, 13, and then 2009.
What sucks is you said the years and I thought of somebody and I quit listening to the years. I'm gonna go Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz, 2016 to the Eagles. Number 2 overall.
Yeah, that was one of the easier ones. The other easy one's 2018 Saquon Barkley.
Saquon to the Giants.
I would not have got that one. I kind of forget where Saquon is.
Now we're getting down to the nitty gritty.
Oh, this was pretty easy. I didn't even think about it. I totally forgot. I forget this draft class all the time. But Marcus Mariota.
2015 Marcus Mariota to the Titans. Number 2 overall.
So what do we have left?
All we have left are 2009, 2013, and 2014.
What did you see this list? Where'd you see this list?
I did not see this list. I actually just looked this up mainly
Okay.
because Aiden had a big game. CJ's been doing good.
I'm gonna have to ask. You said the years from 2009 to 2023. We're just to boost us Lions fans. You really couldn't have just said 2008 to 2023.
I didn't want it to be 16. I wanted it to be a top 15.
Because 2008, Kelvin Johnson. Like
I know. I would have. I couldn't make myself do a top 16. It would have been a top 20 at that point. And
is it bad that I just realized we had the number 2 pick, the number 1 pick, and the number 2 pick again? That was a rough stretch for us. Holy fuck!
No, it was.
I don't know. Yeah,
we went Calvin,
16 was fun.
Stafford, Sue. So yeah,
3
years of a top 3 pick. That's wild.
How many do we still need?
We need 3 more. 2009, 2013, 2014. These are the 3 hardest ones.
No, there was a year gap. I'm thinking of it wrong. There was a year gap. 2000. You would have had to go 2 years back because Kelvin Johnson was drafted in 2007, not 2008.
Yeah, that's right.
So whatever. Even then, who was the second pick in Matt Stafford's draft, Donnie?
I thought Donnie would have had this one down with how much he watches that draft.
I can
over
picture
and over
him, and I know the team. It was the Rams. I'm pretty sure
it was the Rams.
No, it was the Rams.
It was the Rams.
It wasn't Sam Bradford.
Nope, not a quarterback.
That was year before that.
Well, yeah, I know. No, it was 2010. That's what I kept thinking.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
well, when you said it was a Ram, I was like, I might as well pull it, I guess. I feel like
I'm gonna be real. I looked it up because I knew I wasn't gonna get it. Neither of them are gonna get it.
I don't think they will either.
No, I think I can get this one. I just know I don't think
no shot. No fucking shot.
No. You don't understand. It's like high picks. I remember.
This is a certified NFL slideshow participant.
That's fine. That's fine. But there's still a high pick. If you're a top 5 pick, you're automatically relevant in some way in history.
I will say the only one out of the 3 left I knew was 2014. But
no, I literally know homeboy. He was a Ram. He was an offensive lineman, and he played on the Lions for a little bit.
Yeah. It's No, the way you just said offensive lineman, it just all of a sudden scored to it.
Is it like Glenn something?
Not Glenn.
Quagmire?
Is it? Does he have the last name Williams? I know I'm really spitballing here.
It's
no, it's not vague. Last name number 347.
Dude, literally,
I will say
Jason Smith.
It's not. Oh, it is Jason Smith in 2009. That's not the guy that played for the Lions, though. Offensive tackle to the Rams.
But I didn't get it.
Yep, he was 2009. The guy Donnie's talking about is the 2014 guy.
All right, I think I'm.
What the fuck? That's even worse.
He played for the Lions in 2017 for 1 year.
Because he was awful. He was objectively terrible.
I think I'm tapped out on this one.
He also got drafted by the Rams.
God, just thinking back to some of those awful Detroit offensive lines and looking at what we have now.
It's amazing. It's amazing to see.
Penei Sewell is really that guy.
I think he's only given up 1 sack
in
his career so far.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm tapped out on this one.
2013 guy, I feel like we know. I feel like
that year sucked, bro.
I don't know. If you know this guy, I don't know what you're doing.
Is it a tackle for the Dolphins?
It is a tackle, but for the Jags.
His name's like
Wow. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this draft class was awful. Fucking, what's his name? Because I know Eric Fisher went 1 to the Chiefs. It's like he was the only halfway
decent. This 2014 class, that top 10 is fucking crazy.
Awful. The best one is probably like Eric Fisher, and he was like decent, like he was pretty good, but he wasn't no number 1 pick. Damn.
2013, 2014. Both offensive tackles, 1 for the Rams, 1 for the Jags.
which sucks is I know both of these guys.
All right, which one is this?
Like you're gonna say them. That's Eli.
Oh yeah, this is Eli Manning. This is his older
Shot in the
brother.
dark. I did not actually know that, by the way.
Yeah, this is Eli. We named him after Eli Manning. The Peyton Manning, his older brother, died about 10 years ago in a car accident. So he got hit by
Where was he
car
going?
accident.
He
Got hit by a car. Okay. In a car accident. Like this motherfucker was driving and got T-boned.
Did you hear me? I was like, where was he going?
So this guy's about 10 years old. He's got terminal cancer, but he's doing all right.
Oh,
Aren't you?
Sweet.
Prayers for Eli Manning.
Bring down the fucking podcast.
He's doing all right, though.
I can't wait to tweet out, man.
Breaking
news: Eli Manning has terminal cancer,
as reported by the Fourth and Wrong podcast.
You're doing all right.
Can't wait.
Accordingly.
That's the name of the episode. Terminal
Eli Manning has terminal cancer.
Eli Manning has terminal cancer.
Did your brother just come?
We cannot name it that.
If I put you down very quick.
Eli Manning has cancer. I bet it'll get hella views.
Yeah.
It'd be fucking Eli himself.
Eli Manning has cancer.
You gonna stop talking about my cat having cancer, please? It's a sore subject.
So
you brought it up.
No shit. Yeah, I don't think we're getting either of the tackles. I'm gonna know both of their fucking names because, like I said, me and Marshall watch old drafts.
God.
But I'm not gonna get.
I want to know the 2014 one because I want to just go over the.
To an extent, we know, but like
top 10 is wild.
So I'll name the 2013 second overall pick is Luke Jokel, offensive tackle for the Jags.
Yeah,
and then Jackal. It's not spelled Jackal, so that's weird that it's pronounced
I
Jackal. It's like Joe and then Ckel. Either way, Colin, go ahead and knock out the top 10 draft class for 2014.
First overall, Houston Texans, Jadeveon Clowney. Makes sense.
Oh, no.
St. Louis Rams, number 2 overall, Greg Robinson, offensive tackle at Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was a basic ass name
then
like that.
The Jags with the 3rd overall pick selected Blake Bortles out of UCF.
Blake
Bortles.
4th overall, Sammy Watkins, wide receiver.
Wow.
5th, Khalil Mack. 6th, Jake Matthews. To the Falcons. 7th, Bucks take Mike Evans. Browns take Justin Gilbert at 8. Vikings take Anthony Barr at 9. And then we all know he who shall not be named in Detroit.
Stop.
Should have been Aaron Donald. We took Eric Ebron. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this week's episode of the Fourth and Wrong podcast.
Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Go Lions. Fuck the Packers. See you next week.
Broncos country.
Let's ride.
Unlimited.